Hi everyone, and welcome to Jam Academy. In this lesson, we just want to introduce the concept of work. Now, the word work has a very precise definition in physics that is almost contrary, almost opposite to what it means when we use the word work in our daily language. If you look at your dictionary, the word work is defined as any mental or physical activity. It may include maybe just me sitting and talking. This is work. It may include you jogging or maybe riding a bike. That is work. It may include you maybe just holding a book or just carrying something and or maybe holding a baby on one sport. But really, that when you look at the precise definition of that, all of these activities do not constitute work. So the question is, what is work? Now keep in mind that the concept of work is used in physics to describe the changes in the energy content of a system. Keep in mind that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. That means that the total amount of energy in a system remains constant as long as no energy enters or leaves the system. Keep in mind, as long as no energy enters or leaves a system, the total energy of that system will remain constant because energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Now, when energy is added onto a system or taken out of a system, take for example, if you push a box along a surface, energy is transferred from you into the box. That explains why the box moves forward. That explains why the box is displaced forward, because energy is transferred from you onto the box. So the energy content of the box increases. On the other hand, if, for example, if you squeeze a spring or a balloon, what happens is that the energy content of the spring increases. The energy content of the balloon increases because of the squeeze. So energy is transferred from you onto the balloon or the spring and stored in the spring or the balloon as elastic potential energy. So the question is, when then is energy transferred from a system or into a system? You see, energy essentially is the ability of an object to do work. That means that whenever work is done, energy is transferred. Let me say that again. Energy is the ability of an object to do work, which means that whenever work is done, energy is transferred. Hence, energy is defined as the mechanical transfer of energy into a system or out of a system whenever an external force moves its point of application along its line of action. This is the precise definition of work. In one simple statement, work done is equal to the energy added or subtracted from a system. So we can write this as the total energy added or subtracted from a system is equal to the work done on or by a system. Is equal to the work done on or by a system. Now, when work is done on a system, energy is transferred into the system and therefore its energy content increases. In that case, the work done is positive. Now, on the other hand, when work is done by a system, energy is transferred out of a system. In that case, the energy content of the system decreases. We say that the work done is negative. Now, when energy is neither transferred into or out of a system, no work is done. Let me say that again. No work is done when energy is not transferred into or out of a system. Now, remember, work is done when an external force moves its point of application along its line of action. When an external force moves its point of application along its line of action. That means that if there is no external force, no work can be done. Now, keep that in mind. If there is no external force, no work can be done. When a system interacts with its surrounding, it generates external forces. So systems that do not interact with its environment are isolated. And isolated systems cannot, the energy content of an isolated system remains constant. In other words, when the work done on a system is equal to 0, there is no change in the energy content of the system. We call this the law of conservation of energy, and we call this expression the energy law. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask in the discussion forum below. Thank you, and bye-bye.